Okay then. Welcome to yet another chapter of Toluca. So far, we have managed not to die horribly. Yet. Not in an unrecoverable way, at least. So, gentlemen, you stand in the aftermath of the battle. We can, I believe, start with Marcus and Riadal and Jackalor because, well, you are in the same room and most likely to have a conversation first.
Yes, I am just holding hostages right now.
Mm-hmm. So, gentlemen, you may proceed.
Well, congratulations! Baptism by fire. Good job, you lived.
Thanks.
So Riadal, I think we have one casualty here. Any idea on what's going to go on with her?
He just shrugs. Marcus, I'm gonna need a courage roll at 7. He is, as I recall, still in Fire Angel form, unless I stated otherwise. I think he was still in Apocalyptical.
Don't remember. I know I didn't make a roll for initially seeing him.
Yeah. Which is fine, you
So-
weren't that close, but now you're stepping up to him, so.
Sure. Okay.
And he's focusing on
Difficulty
you.
7, right?
Yeah.
Nope. All right. See you guys.
Okay.
I came to save you, and then I went and left to, of course, not run away. I am just going and checking on the hunter friend that I just brought.
If you want to walk out of the door with dignity and start running in the hallway, you can spend a willpower point to take one normal action, essentially, during your rot trek.
Oh, hell no. I'm just going to be rot trekking, and if I can, I'm going to be reclaiming that down the hall.
Okay.
You think my dignity deserves a willpower point? Not in this case.
Riedal is just like, oh, God's fucking damn it. So, new guy.
Yeah.
You okay?
Yes. Surprisingly enough, considering I have never held a gun. Well, surprisingly enough, considering I was just attacked by crazed cultists and monstrosities.
Riedal lifts one foot from the slowly spreading puddle of blood. Yeah, that's gonna leave a stain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you do this on like a daily?
It's been a fun week.
Okay.
Okay. Marcus, as you're running, you head once again up to the black cloud. Fire's dying down in there, but the beast still doesn't want to go in there, so you just detour into one of the side classrooms, which is blissfully empty of fire. You are huddled in a corner, safe for the moment, so I'm gonna let you make a courage roll at 6 to try and snap out of it. Okay, keep rolling.
Never.
Okay, you're good. Just a mild unsettling of the nerves. It's fine.
Off I go. Let's
Okay.
go to my new hunter friend. What happened to her?
Okay. You head on downstairs. Do you want to dismiss the cloud? Or leave it in place?
I suppose I'll dismiss it.
Okay. At this point, the last pieces of burning wood are essentially... The fire is so small, it's like a few candle flames. It doesn't really bother you. You can easily make your way past it and down to steel.
Which is now disarmed by their light pistol with the prisoners.
She has managed to lose her rifle.
Ah, that's unfortunate. Hey, how's things going over here?
Still hold of these guys, but there is a dude with with a FAMAS that came out, put on goggles, and took my hunting rifle.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So Connor came this way. Good to know he's
I don't
alive.
fucking know his name. He didn't even tell me his fucking name.
Yeah, so Connor was here.
What about these dudes that you have?
Yep,
told me to
I'll
keep?
bring him along. Wait, so did he tie you up or anything real quick?
He didn't.
No.
He just
Yeah.
took the big scary rifle that was being pointed at his face.
Alright.
And
Well, I'm gonna go bring you guys over this way then. Yeah. Happy to say that we only actually suffered one casualty in all of this.
huh. All right.
So, yeah, that's great news. So I suppose I'm gonna go introduce you to Riadal and all of that. Welcome to the world of the supernatural, by the way. Bit of a sudden leap into here, but you seem to have acquitted yourself fairly okay.
One of the cultists whimpers. This seems like they're kind of, well, they seem to be sitting against the wall, but at best they're groggy. Not sure how conscious they are. Think you gave each of them a blood point, so they're like mauled now.
Something like that, yeah. Actually, I think one of them actually surrendered, and only had like 1 or 2 health levels, and the other one needed a blood point.
I think that might have been the case. Oh, let me think back. I think... No, because you switched one of the tentacles around, I think, to attack the one that ended up surrendering. I think. Did you? Actually, no, you didn't really badly fuck up the one that was surrendering. So yeah, he's conscious. Because he was shooting at the tentacles and then he realized how futile that was. That's right.
Yeah. Okay. So then, back to other things. So yeah, suppose I'll try and explain a couple things while we walk over towards Riadal and company.
You leaving the cultists where they are?
No, I am behind them, pointing a gun at them.
Yeah, I'm just pretending they don't particularly exist while, acknowledging that they exist by continuing to help just glare at them if they stop walking or anything.
Ah. Well. Essentially, one of them will need help walking. They're mauled, they're not able to move normally. They're insanely slow at best, and they're fucked up. Essentially, they need to be half carried to move at a halfway decent speed.
Before I do anything, I'm gonna try and make sure he doesn't have a stupid knife on him somewhere real quick.
Okay, Give me perception investigation at 4.
Fuck you, you're not gonna try and willpower some me with a knife.
Oh yeah, they both still have their knives.
Grab those things!
Yourself with your bare hand.
I don't give a fuck about contamination of my spirit. I'm gonna go throw them out a fucking window.
Uh-huh. Okay. Give me a willpower roll at 5.
Contamination of spirit.
Yeah, you feel something try and reach for you. It's faint and it's weak, but you feel it and you shove it away. Just 2 knives probably isn't quite critical mass, so you're more than okay. At least if you
Alright.
don't have, the ritual done on you beforehand.
Totally. So yeah, going back over here. Alright, now we can take these guys and go.
Okay. So, who's helping the fucked up guy walk? Unless, of course...
I'll help the fuck up guy walk.
Yeah, the one that can walk is obeying, but he seems to be in shock at, you having thrown the knives just out of the window as if they were nothing important. That is blasphemy, dear sir.
I don't give a fuck about your blasphemy.
Excellent. Then you walk upstairs. Riedal, meanwhile, is just poking at Bebrak's fucked up form. God's fucking damn it. He has resumed normal form by now.
I'll explain a couple of things to Steele's character. Vampires are real, fallen angels, slash demons, slash other things. Those are things to... if he wants, we can even roleplay through it.
It's up to you.
The cultists are listening intently as you give him some of the basics.
I then, give some general overview of... so the reason that we're, having these issues with these cultists and flesh creatures is we're actually kind of in the middle of something of a small war with this other demon thing that is what threw a meteor at the city and has been
The
causing
meteor?
massive amounts of
That
death
shit
and violence.
was from... Wait, that shit came from the dude guy think it whatever. These shit are from?
Yeah, it's what these guys are actually kind of worshipping, but from my understanding, most of them don't even know much about it. Apparently, a lot of them think it's some kind of nature spirit.
Huh.
The dude that isn't fucked up, his lip is quivering with rage, like he wants to say something but doesn't quite dare.
She
Go ahead,
turns
you
to
can
the...
speak up. I'm a very
Shit.
well-reasoned atheist.
I waited for you to say this sentence. I fucking waited for you to say.
Just rearranging some of Bebrak's stuff. She got 3 successes on picking out a good vessel, right?
Yes, she did.
Yeah, then I'll
She
let
did.
her keep her 2 dots of science and technology and her craft.
What? You don't have anything to say?
just mutters under his breath, falling stars, fucking atheist, bullshit.
At the people that believe to the spirit. Do you seriously follow a dude that threw something on the city?
I'll be honest. If I could probably follow someone like that, I'm not sure I can follow somebody that has their members commit what we, as far as we can tell, is some kind of ritual killing / suicide of each other.
That is the sacred sweat lodge, where the weak are separated from the strong. How dare you?
Do you hunt each other or something?
Oh, he's not even listening to you. He goes on this whole rant. Give me perception expression, both of you, to pick out any sense of his insane ravings as he's, at this point, yelling halfway incoherent stuff at the top of his lungs. He has had enough.
I don't have expression, so at 6.
Yes, it's always at 6.
6 successes. Because insightful, motherfucker.
Yeah. You get the impression that to them it's presented as the weakness of the modern man and going back to what humanity was supposed to be, you know? Strong, you know, hunters, etc. And that is the test that, you know, that's essentially the becoming, you know? Some people have the strength to go back to that, some don't.
I wish to make a full-on counter-argument against him in the middle of all his ramblings to try and cut through all his bullshit.
Okay. I think that would be manipulation expression at 7 because he is not really listening, but your mass can cut it down to 6.
I'm moderately successful.
You know, he gives you a sullen look. Well, actually, what we will do here is we're gonna roll Kuedar's charisma expression secretly to see just how successful it was. Actually, we'll make it charisma leadership for him, but yeah, these dudes can't really lie, I think. So you would actually, yeah, why not? Let's see, maybe you'll be unlucky this time. Give me perception empathy to see if you can pick up on what he's really thinking.
Probably 3 successes.
Yeah, he's shut up, but this conversation isn't over in any way, shape, or form.
Sweet. Because I haven't rolled my good dice yet. We need to get to a more personal conversation for that.
Okay, and Jackalon, you hear yelling coming from outside. It sounds a ways off, but it seems like people are having some sort of an argument heading this way. Loudly.
I'll just check that out.
Yeah, you see Marcus, a woman you don't know, and the woman is carrying another cultist, and Marcus is just having a yelling match with the cultist that doesn't need help walking.
Well, okay. Interesting. I don't really know what to say about that.
There's a cultist in Marcus's arms on one side. He's yelling his head off to this other cultist about how the fabric of society doesn't work based off of the old paradigms.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he shuts up with a mutter about something new paradigms killing the planet.
Meanwhile, Georgia has no fucking clue what the fuck is going on between.
Nah, you have some clue now. Already informed you.
Mm-hmm.
No, like what you say to each other.
It goes through one ear and out the other for you.
It's like
It's
you
like-
just hear screaming. It vaguely reminds you of church sometimes.
Yes, basically. Like it was him. I couldn't understand him. You got to intercept him to talk to him. She's like goes from one out from the other.
Okay,
You know,
and
after
then
you explained shit. After you explained shit.
so you are. Well, Jackalor's in the hallway. The cultist shuts up, and you're free to proceed.
Oh. Hey there!
Hello. I see you found someone else.
Yeah, they came in and helped out with, you know, the siege and everything. They don't know much yet, just kind of like you. Her name's Georgia. This name is, Pratfall. That's probably not his name, but that's how we got him, so hey.
Okay.
Right?
Jackalor, roll perception empathy. On the cultist.
Yeah, I can do that. Gaining trust now.
Yeah, this is not a gaining trust kind of thing.
Yeah, I understand.
Is people rolling enough?
Ow.
He seems mildly unhappy about something.
Okay.
He's just giving you the stink
Assume it was
eye.
about the yelling.
I get the feeling that he might not like lawyers. But hey.
I can't imagine why.
Redal is still
Yes.
kneeling over the corpse.
I'm not gonna interrupt him. Does he look like he's doing something or just kneeling?
So,
He stands up like a few moments later when he realizes there's more people in the room. They should probably close the SQL developer.
Probably. That's what he says when he stands up. Should probably close the SQ.
Lines of code flash through his eyes. Oh no. Technocracy!
Oh yes!
Still, Georgia. When he stands up, you see that he's in fact the kid in the picture from the apartment.
Georgia just tilts her head to one side, confused at all this shit. Why is this kid face over there in a shrine? She's just confused.
I think you'll get it in a moment when you actually think about it. Probably.
Riedal just pinches the bridge of his nose. Oh god, I haven't slept for like 2 days. They're using my actual face. My actual fucking face. God's fucking damn it.
I'm assuming that's a bad thing then.
Oh, it's both bad, but not the worst thing. The only reason it's bad is because, you know, his face going around means people can find him pretty easy. The good news
Yeah.
is it's kind of anarchy around here, generally. So,
Fair enough.
Marcus, let me explain something to you. It's a good thing that our dear friend up yonder doesn't have anything of particular connection to me, like, say, my face, because if he did, he could do what I can do and watch me from afar.
so he has a less good version of what the werewolves are doing.
That's fucking I'll explain later.
Yeah.
But no. It's...
But yeah, we still need to deal with that too. Well, suppose we'll just try and figure out what's gonna happen for the moment. This might actually be a good time. A good time, but also the wrong time in a lot of ways to try and, see about getting the werewolves to help us and kill the big demon right now. I mean, how many people do you think he still has at the mines right now? He might be floundering for a bit.
Can we interrogate these guys to know? Point at the prisoners.
That was part of the idea of getting him, yeah.
The prisoner that is actually still functional gets a panicked look in his eye at this. I want everyone here to roll perception empathy.
That doesn't exist. What are you talking about?
Nah, he's right.
One success.
Apparently it does not exist for Epic.
I have no empathy.
1, 2, 3. Possibly 4.
Do you have a specialty for that, Jackalor?
I don't think I ever added a...
God damn it, Jackalor. Okay. In that case, yeah, he just seems disturbed by the idea of being interrogated. Still, he, in fact, to you, it looks like he is getting desperate at this situation. Jackalor, he's about to do something stupid. And actually, you are gonna be in initiative with him. Because, well, he's not gonna attack. The order of actions is gonna matter here. You essentially have advance warning that he's about to try.
So
I'll
I
try-
know that
I just shout, restrain. We have to restrain.
That includes talking, Jackalor. This is a split-second
Yes, I
thing.
know.
If you're warning the others,
Yes.
then...
Yes, I'd be warning the others, essentially.
yeah, roll initiative
Wait,
to see if... because I need to know if he's moving before you or not.
I know.
my
Sorry.
character knows that he's desperate, right?
Apparently.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's immediately gonna jump into action. It's... he's been acting agitated ever since Marcus started talking to him. That's...
Okay,
It's
then
just
it's
that-
irrelevant.
yeah. So, you yell out a warning that you need to restrain him as he dives to the floor and picks up one of the knives.
I'm
Now everyone
really
is in
initiative now.
initiative. Because, like, Jackalor warned everyone at the very least. So, yeah. You can try and interfere with this. Okay, you all see that he is about to take the knife and jam it up under his jaw and through his skull.
So you're saying he's gonna commit suicide?
Yes,
Ritual suicide.
he does not
The
want to be
rituals.
used against his master. He's gonna nix himself right there. You all rolled higher than him, so you have your pick of how you wish to stop him.
Jackalour.
I'm
First.
going to attempt to grapple him. Yeah, most attempt to like kick the knife out of his.
You're still
Well.
wearing a vest and you're hurt and you're a wimp. Do you really think you can pull off a disarm?
Yeah, no, I can't pull that off. I really can't do much of anything.
Still, for your information,
am-
you're still carrying the second dude, so you're entangled with him.
I'm carrying him?
Well,
Oh, I had him.
oh, right.
I
Never
never
mind,
said
that's
I'm
true.
carrying him.
My bad, you're right. No,
I
you
am
wouldn't be
going
carrying him in either case. He would be leaning on whoever is propping him up.
Yep. So I am basically. I see him dive for the knife, right?
You
And he
see,
takes it.
yeah, he dives for the knife as, what was his name? Robert, yells out a warning. And you see that he's about to fuck himself up with it. Jackalord, your first initiative, what do?
I don't really have much I can do. I mean, I can essentially point my gun at him, and then what? I can shoot his hand.
That would be a difficulty 8 shot. Well, actually, it would be a difficulty 6. You can step up and try and do that. If you do 1 or 2 damage, he'll probably be forced to drop the knife.
Yeah.
Would it only be a 6? I'm thinking for a moment.
If he steps up into point blank. Because it's +2 for hand and -2 for point blank.
Oh, it is +2 for hand?
Yeah, something like a finger
Yeah,
or
it's
an eye
really
is a
small.
9. Or +3 rather.
Yeah.
Shoot
I was just
him
wondering if
with
hand equated to like eye or something. So.
No, arm would be a +1, hand is +2. It's
Wait,
I
okay.
remember. Okay, so Georgia.
Yes. I am going to try and disarm him using a fire from the light pistol I have in point blank.
Okay, Marcus.
Tentacles! Grab his arms! Or rather, grapple him and stop him from taking action in general. So.
They are lethal?
They deal lethal if they're attacking, but usually we'd have ruled that they can just constrict around a person without actually doing damage.
Yeah, you can use it as a straight hold. Okay, so what would Riadal do here? Huh. Does he want to risk it? He knows Robert is mildly incompetent. How is Georgia dressed?
In her hunting uniform.
Oh yes, he's gonna use Voice of Heaven on you to command you to stop. He doesn't want this dude killed.
Hey, I was going for a charm, but yeah, sure.
A disarm in the hand means one less hand if you roll high enough on damage. Roll willpower to resist.
7 or 6?
6. Okay, you may, you'll be able to act normally. Marcus.
Here comes a blood point and probably tentacles. We have hopes and dreams.
No, we don't. We just have misery and despair.
Hopes and dreams. Oh, there's two tentacles.
Alrighty then. Give me 2 attacks.
So, will these be at a lesser difficulty with him being on the ground and, you know, not particularly able to move?
I think the lesser difficulty was for firearms. Essentially,
It
this
is.
I would say not.
Okay. I was mostly just thinking of, you know, how tentacles and stuff are. They could wrap around him pretty easy, but that was all. So,
Yeah, like, that's already taken into account, I think, on the basic stats on them.
fun. Both grab him.
Okay. Both grab him. I think we ruled that knives are still usable in a grapple. The difficulty just goes way up. So for him it would be like a 9 now, cause it's the next scene and the knife is no longer active. Steel, you may move up and take your shot.
Well, we've said they're usable, you know, if the party's not trying to stop them from doing actions.
Yes,
Yeah.
but on the first turn, you are just establishing the grapple. The holding action.
Okay, so
would-
you're gonna just give him a chance to try it, and then he'll need
Yeah,
to struggle.
unless
Okay.
If both Jackalor and Steel fail to disarm him, yes.
Okay.
It will be a difficulty
So-
9 roll, because the knife isn't active until he actually hits himself with it. And then he rolls damage at the lower difficulty and higher.
So the disarm goes +2, point blank -2, so it's a 6. Light pistol is how much damage?
4 total of 8 now. Okay, thank God. Jackalor.
Describe that.
Like, I want you to describe that. How it
It,
happened.
His hand is twisting around, he aims a shot for it, but it moves at the last second and ricochets off the knife.
Okay. Oh my god.
It's all up to you, Jackalor. If he rolls a 9, he will probably die here.
Lol, no.
Good to know.
Apparently not. Just miss.
Okay. Okay. And apparently not. The tentacles are too much. The knife is going back and forth and he is not able to bring it to his face. And after that, the tentacles are holding him and he just, slumps, defeated. You couldn't even let him die with some dignity.
Why would we?
No.
But dignity.
Cares.
Who has died with dignity in this game short of, I think, Bacon, actually?
I think there's
Yeah.
been quite a few NPCs that have died with dignity.
Oh, yes. That poor child and family that Bacon did. That was much dignity.
We don't talk about that. That's why we don't let Bacon go into withdrawal again. He gets dark. Well, there he is, Riddle's mildly unhappy. Marcus, I know where Bebrak is. I someone should go and link up with her.
Okay.
And
I'll see about getting Connor to do it. I'm not sure what else he's doing right now. So
I think he's outside. I heard gunfire from out there.
yeah, there's a lot of dead bodies. I know you met up with Georgia here.
Yeah, and took my weapons.
Who is she anyway?
I was in the middle of seeing about checking our groups. I got a call because of a suspicious person. She came in with a bunch of guns and saying that she wanted to help the city, but her story, though it matched up, was iffy.
He just gives you.
So I was investigating her.
He just gives you a look of really another one.
Well, she is actually a really good shot.
Yeah, so are some of the others. Just
Better
go.
than nothing.
Walks up to Georgia, pats her on the cheek. Well, good luck. Walks out.
All right. So, yeah, I'm not sure if you guys want to leave or not. It's up to you. I'm gonna start talking to this guy over here. Can you watch over? I'm sorry, I don't even know your name. I say to the partially unconscious guy. Yeah, you guys want to watch over him? I'm gonna talk to this other dude.
I need to
Sure.
find this corner. I want my rifle back.
I mean, yeah, just leave me here to watch over that guy. I don't think anything could go wrong.
You can stay here if you want. I just need to want to make sure he doesn't try and do something similar.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, you look like a hunter. Why don't you like tie him up or something?
Oh. Can't do it. I fucking bad.
It would be with survival, I
Just-
think, to tie him up securely.
Yep.
The other one, the one that's essentially not in tentacles, I assume.
Take note, I am
That's
apparently really good at tying people up personally.
At 6?
Yes, at 6.
Like, sorry.
Okay, he is tied up.
Turns to Marcus. Can I go and get my rifle now from this corner? Can you
Do-
call him or
Do
something?
you know where Connor is?
No! He took my gun
Good
and
for
left.
you. Because I don't know where he is either. I haven't seen him yet. You're the last one that has seen him.
Don't they have like a phone or something?
Oh, sure,
We
now you bring up
communicate
phones.
with each other.
Go find him yourself. I have business to do.
I fucking hate the city. She goes and tries to track down this Connor dude.
Okay,
All right.
roll
I'm
a
gonna
luck
sit
die.
down.
Steal, roll a luck die. To see if there's one left that's about to fuck you.
Hey,
Steele,
still
I have
have
bad
my
news.
pistol.
There's one still around, and it's about to fuck you.
oh yeah, probably. But she knows this is dangerous and she has the pistol.
Okay. So, Marcus.
So, I think we need to have a bit more of a heart-to-heart.
Do we have to?
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to kill yourself and, all that kind of stuff. I think you actually might need a little bit of help from this dark place you're in.
He looks down at the shadow tentacles. Gives you a no shit look.
So, I think we are going to have a talk. Particularly about yourself. What's your name?
He gives you a bullshit Indian name, you know.
Doesn't even matter what his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, how, did you grow up in the city? Out in the farmlands?
Uh, it. I'm trying to multitask and find.
Lol.
Someone find me a Native American name generator, something bullshit. Like,
Okay.
okay, but I I don't like talking about my old life. I was weak then.
But your past is what defines you as now. The
No.
past is what you are trying to achieve in the first place.
No! I have been reborn. I am one with the Great Spirit.
Well, look, if you're one with the Great Spirit, does that mean that you can always feel him, etc.? Is he with you now? What does he tell you to do these days?
Of course he's with me.
What does he tell you to do these days?
He's not saying anything, but it's obvious he's holding something back.
Alright, so let's take another step back. So how has your family been these days? They still around? Anyone to talk to? What about friends?
My aunt got taken by the flesh monsters. My parents are
Yes.
still around.
Still around? That's good. That's good. So, what's the difference between the flesh monsters that came through here and the ones that took your own?
They were blessed by the Great Spirit. Their changes were a blessing.
And what prevents the ones from your own that were turned into flesh monsters? Was that not also a bit of a blessing, if that is the case?
Oh no, he's talking about the ones that were turned out his side as being a blessing. They volunteered. I would have been happy to be one of them. But I
Yes,
wasn't found
but-
worthy yet.
What about the other flesh monsters?
Yes,
Do you hate
Bates,
those others?
those were a horrible abomination.
And how do you know that?
Well, just look at them.
I'm looking at the same thing over there.
They're beautiful, aren't they?
Oh my god.
Hypocrisy much?
Do
Oh,
you
yeah.
have academics, Marcus? You don't.
Never.
Give me perception empathy at 7. Disciple would apply. At this point, it's pretty clear. it's almost as if a switch is going off in his mind whenever it's something that is part of the cult. It's like he can't see the horror of it. To him, it's all a beautiful, enlightened thing. It's like it feels good to him, no matter how fucked up it is. It feels right.
Oh, dude. You're saying I could flip his switch, and if I keep doing it, I wonder which side it's gonna break on.
I want to see this shit.
You could make an extended charisma empathy at 9, I would say, to try and break him out of his magically induced indoctrination. But it would take time, and you could essentially have to focus on one cultist at a time.
That's fine. I mean, I'm particularly trying to get this guy to not suicide on us, first of all.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, my immediate other thought process is making him accept that everything and everyone is a part of the one great spirit. That we must all work together to help the great spirit move on to his ascension.
Okay, try and play it out.
Oh yes.
I'm not gonna go for that way though, because as hilarious as that is, that would mean kind of going against quite a bit of what Marcus is generally about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although
That's
it
why I
is
mentioned.
hilarious,
I wonder which side the flip would end up breaking on.
although it would be hilarious for you to.
But yeah, I'm just actually gonna continue going in the same vein of things of this right here to your previous experience, etc., giving him comparisons, and trying to break him out of whatever is forcing him this way.
Essentially forcing his mind to focus on...
What's
It's a-
actually happening around him and his own, basically, instead of
Dominate.
whatever weird stuff he's being forced to perceive. Yeah.
Okay. How do you wish to approach it? Essentially, what kind of skill or supernatural ability do you intend to use to help make this happen?
I'm intending to, exactly as you said, basically, charisma, empathy, to really draw his parallels to his past, and how they generally tried to make him, stronger, while what's going on around him is even possibly making them generally weaker in many ways. But particularly the comparisons between the past of what he knows and what it's costing him to do what he's doing now.
Okay. I know how I want to handle this. Give me charisma, empathy at base of 8.
Consider it. Do I do it? Do I not? Do I
That-
spend a willpower point? I kind of want to spend a willpower point.
Keep in mind this. Well, it's up to you, but it won't be a straight up roll on your part. What you're doing is gonna aid his willpower in resisting whatever is working on him.
Good point.
So essentially,
So my
any
willpower-
successes you get are gonna translate into extra dice for him.
Well, this is going to be more extended than anything anyway, so for now, we'll just roll for it. We'll see how long this might take. We have a pretty long night ahead of us, actually, so yeah.
Actually, I'm pretty
Yes!
sure this night is a good ways through.
It's only like halfway through, I think.
Oh yeah, right, we ticked over one. Did I remember to tick the freaking thing?
Yeah, you did. You mentioned it.
Yes.
You did it before the end of the last one. Not the end of the last session, the end of the last night. You
Okay.
picked it over for this night, so.
Okay, good.
At least you said you did.
Yes.
I hope I'm not mistaken. I'm not giving you too much time, but fair enough. So, do you have
Oh, yeah.
specialty
Five
that
successes.
would help with that? What are the specialties for this?
Let's see. Charisma. I have smooth talker. Insightful. I mean, not insightful. The gaining trust is the empathy one.
Okay. Then let us attempt to break him free. I think these were both at 7. Normally, but you know what? We'll up it by 1 on difficulty on the demon's part. Ooh. Okay. You can see the struggle going on, but it doesn't seem like you're quite getting through.
We'll keep it up. At some point, you might break it.
Mm-hmm.
This is my version of interrogation, basically. So yeah, what do you guys need to do? Well, I'm gonna be probably busy doing this for a while.
Apparently getting shanked.
Yeah, we're
Oh yeah, you're
gonna
getting shanked.
we're gonna split it here, and well, we're gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break, but mind you, quick break, 3-4 minutes, not a 15-minute smoke break.